It is for us to follow in the steps of our forebears and wholeheartedly endeavor to usher in a new age of peace and unity.
Unity! How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna wait right now?
Are we deducing?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
Go on, do all that thinking thing that you do then.
I won't be claiming his crown.
Deduce!
That is a relief.
Clive,
Please get him away from me, Otto. Please.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
Oh.
It was a pleasure.
Hey! Unc!
Uncle Byron?
Oh, shit!
Boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here.
Damn. Hide your girl. She's about to get stolen. Unc is running through the camp.
Oh, meanwhile,
Let's go.
Twinside, the Holy Empire of Sanbarek. Seat of the Imperial Court
Wow.
The Dalmekian government sues for
in the
peace.
audience chamber of the
How shall
Imperial
we respond?
Palace.
Think we're compensating with any of these architectural designs?
I see no reason to refuse them.
That's Dion.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed.
That tea drinking
She'll
energy,
just have
man.
to have
You
the
recognize it
Daleks
anywhere.
empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt
He does
any
not
of us
give
would
a
have
rat's
the courage
ass.
to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
Uh-huh. Wow, Prince. Those negotiations were wild.
Very good.
Fuck this entire room except that kid. He's awesome. Dion's great. I don't even know why
Let
yet.
us come to the question
But I
of
like it.
precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
Joshua is partial to Dion, right?
Oh wait, one of these guys is also cool, according to
the men of
the...
Fist will not withdraw until
the missions
peace
we did.
treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can.
Sorry, 1 second. This would be a good time to pull this open. Right, so this is the first time we've seen him in the time skip, right? I don't think we've seen him since the first little skirmish. And they don't have the others up, okay.
Once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him.
Saying what
And while
Hugo was
his
saying.
Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka.
Ooh.
He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
Someone may need to lend him
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting
Your
spread to
Majesty.
the city proper,
terrible,
people would bear the
incorrigible.
brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls,
Look.
another can be bred.
Yep.
For every home that burns,
Yep.
another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Gotham will.
He's a real
survive.
one. I told you, look at him. He's like, fuck that.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
The power's in good hands.
Prepare for battle.
But sire,
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
I have snoofed and my snoof is final.
if that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Good energy. Reluctant
Greg,
enemy.
Forgive you.
Reluctant enemy energy. He can be just talked.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of
Or-
treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Or he can be betrayed and then
So Annabella's tales were true.
we never know.
You disappoint me, Dion.
Damn. Annabella Cleo foretold the story.
The problem is that up until now I would have been like, who the fuck cares how they feel about it? He's got the power. But now we know that there's handcuffs. That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
His Uncle
The
Byron
ability
doing
to
here?
fucking, you know,
Only one way to
The
find
noose.
out.
to tame the nuke.
Olivia doing a good job.
Yeah. Working hard
Uh-huh.
or hardly working.
Alright, let's go see Lord Byron.
Damn, once Dad puts a flower on your fucking chest, it's over, bro.
Time to go.
One of the high court dudes in the back is like, gay.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
Yeah.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear.
The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
Let's have a chat.
You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Okay, but didn't a round for the whole bar cost 10k?
10k.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Alright.
Come here and I'll show you.
Yeah, animation time.
Talent is 10,000. Okay.
10,000.
It's like man.
I see.
It is
Hyakuman.
because forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast.
Uh-huh.
So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry.
That's a cool name.
A fitting flagship for a
Einherjar.
land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And
That's
by
crazy.
cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Not bad, Viv.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
New map
Well, but
unlocked.
be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
So I am curious. Yeah, I guess I'd have to go back to old Wikipedia's, but what use is Titan, and or what have I stolen from him exactly? You know? Have I stolen an aspect? Or have I stolen a major part of it? I'm uncertain. I guess, like, knowing that some of the power can be divided slightly, we've seen that before, but, like, if I have enough to have ability to use it and, like, I can't prime into it, but
Our new leader's no better at resisting her wheedling than the old one was.
I guess I'm trying to figure out, yeah, like, if anything, then does that imply, like, so Garuda, I took an aspect of Garuda. Did I take all of Garuda? No. If I'm not using all of it, then probably not. But if she died, right, then does that dominant travel on to the next inheritor at that point? While I continue to hold on to a percentage of the power?
Yeah.
Does the inheritance go on? Does that 90% or 80% or 75% become the new 100%? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what does the numbers mean? I don't know. That's a little bit unclear, I suppose. Probably doesn't matter that much,
Welcome
but
to the Patron's Whisper.
ultimately it's mainly like if there's value in saving him, even though
Claim your just desserts.
I've taken some of it, then clearly he can still tighten up.
Nice.
Yeah.
A swelling chorus. It used to be, I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or The Curl and the Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend. Merry Mummer.
You're welcome.
A rose is a rose of
Yours.
orchestrion roll and an empty shard.
I was gonna say orchestration, but no, it says orchestrion. Yeah.
All done?
So is this gonna be getting ready to go?
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The lands around the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Power in a name.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Can't handle the energy.
What's wrong, Gav?
It's this gold your uncle gave us. Are you sure it's all right for us to take it?
My uncle isn't easily refused. Especially where dispersing his wealth is concerned.
But 2,000 talents. I don't even know how much that is in Gil.
It's the price of a quayside mansion in the Crystalline Dominion. He sold one to fund our endeavor. He was hoping to part with it anyway, what with war brewing in the region. And, luckily for him, a Sambraquan noble was willing to pay over the odds for a foothold in the Holy Emperor's neighborhood.
But still, 2,000 talents.
Real estate.
I mean,
Is it normal for nobles to give away that kind of money?
Well, they get a tax break on it. It's fine.
Normal for my uncle.
Fuck me.
Oh, the other half live here?
Well, now that we got a few gills to rub together, do you think it'd be all right if I splashed out on a few bottles of Lost Wing's finest?
Here, leave some for the rest of us, Otto. If he's filling his cellar, I'm filling our larder, starting with a barrel of the best salt-cured northern salmon.
I'll leave you to decide how best to use it. Just don't spend all at once, all right?
Yeah.
Party up in here.
It's either that or you spend it on commissioning paintings, which are then appraised for millions and millions of gil.
Nice.
May the winds of fortune be forever at your back, Sid.
Don't say that. The last thing you need when you're crossing the desert is for the wind to pick up.
Okay. Update.
For another of my lectures. We met under curious circumstances.
I think it's fair to say it was during my time at the university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes, and I discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from the overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue in her late-night studies, but I had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered? To be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort?
Still.
Our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine.
Nice. Cool
Right.
story.
Forgot about the part where people tried to kill you.
Lord Byron Rothfield.
Of the 7 high houses, protector of Port Isolde, defender of the realm, long may he reign. And your uncle, no less.
I heard tell.
He was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. He will make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope. And his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful.
Why?
Perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here in the hideaway. I must practice my steps.
Your nemesis awaits, Clive. You have merely to cross a burning desert, then worm your way into the bowels of an enemy fortress. Best of luck.
Easy. You got this.
Yeah. We have yet to do desert and or video game ice map.
Oh yeah, that's true. The Northern Territories.
You know how this goes. All the elements need a place. Seems like there's a couple new things, though.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Who's this blue blood?
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next? And what can I do for you?
Everyone has things about Mid.
Is irrepressible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
In fact, she's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her tune.
Like father, like daughter.
I'd say it ran in the blood if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next, so long as she doesn't try to rope me into building it for her.
Watch yourself out there.
Sid's going to...
So let's just everyone go talk shit about Mid behind her back moment? That's what we're doing?
Life.
Yeah, I guess so.
Summer storm, that one.
He's a wild one.
Frozen when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you ringing in your breeches. Just like our old man. Keeps us on our toes, though.
Seeing ya. Back, are ya?
She's totally about to undercut their asses. Just you wait. Grindstone!
Well, well.
And when he lifted his fists beneath them was found naught but dust. Economique. Book of Barrows, 730. I'll take it.
Attack up and stagger up by 5.
Up.
Should last you a good while.
Great. Yeah, we're not reinforcing what we just bought.
Not yet.
Yeah, okay.
And?
Cheers.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Gawping? What's new? Those two? Okay.
Come again.
Odd progression of unlocking. Odd progression of unlocking things that are weaker than the current thing I'm holding.
Happens often, huh?
Yeah.
Surprisingly often.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Oh, he's hype.
Damn, a whole boat ride of that.
I bet he has cool songs.
Have I ever told you the time? You have, Uncle, you have. Well, I'll tell you again, then. Have you ever heard the time I got involved with the Russian mafia? When I was younger.
Yes, all the toes and all the fingers, I remember. Ugh.
The Velcroy Desert.
A vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmatia since time immemorial.
Not the same desert where we started, is it? A different part?
Oh, poor Torgal.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Theme of desert.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands.
Yeah. No matter what the setting, no matter how far from Earth we travel.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Harken well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
It's just a matter of seconds before you hear the ay, 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 ay.
What would be surprising in a desert as a background music?
Bagpipes.
Oh shit, you went pretty high up on the list. That's pretty good. Or harpsichord or clavecin, or I don't know what it's called. Level up.
Many
That's a
years
big bird.
ago,
when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Almost broke your neck and paralyzed yourself. You did? You did?
You didn't speak for 2 years after that.
Oh, we can chuck rocks.
Wow, that bird got it. Wow, Torgo, you hurt? Too low for the charge. Roses and fangs.
Desert chocobos. Sand colored. How are we supposed to know which ones are worth the most XP? If their shimmering coats aren't on display.
Brutalized. Parry and combo the bird.
He started it.
That's a pretty good skill, dude.
I love that my defensive options have quadrupled in the span of one boss fight. That makes me very, very happy.
Hello.
And you know, if you ever run out of water, see the chocobo body? That looks like you could, like, hide inside of that if you need to. You could tauntaun it up.
The Dalimil Inn.
Who do you think those soldiers were? Friends of friends, I'd wager. Not that they looked very friendly.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes, I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Damn, they know?
Oh, there's a big... Okay, yes, new
That's
map.
a big desert.
New corners to scrape. Off camera, maybe, but I don't know if I'm going to have the time.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalimil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Always down to party, huh?
Not water, I imagine. Damn, I almost instinctively want to hold R2 and just run into a wall. See if I can scale it. You know? Assassino!
Well, he's on high alert.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
But aren't you gonna, like, fuck up your connections if you're seen chilling with me too much? Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it might be popular. Might have a reputation out in these streets.
But now that we're in Hitman mode, we might as well be fucking invisible.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Oh, yeah.
Charcuterie plate?
Oh, that looks good.
Damn. What are you doing fancy? Cheese in the desert, bro? Do you know how hard that shit is? You know how many bearers have to spend their fucking powers to make that cheese?
Bear-made halloumi.
2 fucking people turned to stone per brick. Hey, Margaret, and yeah,
Jute, is that
Jute, was it? Yeah.
Your Grace.
Jote.
It is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Just gotta punch yourself in the Ultima hole every day to fucking, shut up! Stop it! Ultima's like, ow!
Cut it out!
Fucker.
Are we gonna cross paths?
It's not going down like this, is it? It might. Just casually in and in.
They're so close.
But not if the fight pops off.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Speaking too loud, Byron.
But Unk! Let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey,
You fucking... fool.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Oh, she didn't even see them.
No.
It's trouble brewing downstairs.
It's popping off.
It's popping
Can you
off.
walk, Your Grace?
Popping off, you say?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Ah, she used the word brewing.
Of course it is. What else would it be, Reggie? Literally find one other word that it would be. If not the definition of brewing.
Stewing?
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
An hour or two?
Friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Eat up! It's good eats.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. What's that big axe for? Ugh.
That was awesome.
Jesus.
Take him.
Try it.
Yo, I'm not done. I got to eat. Let me know if you need help, okay? Hi, nephew. You know Byron brings nothing at the cookouts. He shows up, fills up his plate, sits in a corner, talks some shit. I was like, alright, I'll see you next barbecue. Oh, he did not miss. Overkill. Nephew, that was quite violent.
Dominant.
For your trouble.
Yeah, a couple tables and...
Oh, he's living well.
A couple plates.
He's living
Good
well.
advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
If all you lose in the bar fight is a couple tables and chairs, you're doing good.
Fight, yeah.
With all those lit torches?
Okay. All right, you saw?
Yeah. Did the giant phoenix explosion give a clue? She just jumps out and runs away.
Now's our chance.
Nope. Didn't notice shit.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Damn. Just buy some Pepto-Bismol. I don't know, dude.
Right? Heartburn's rough.
What? He's nearby.
It pops out when he's around.
I guess it was like burning and he pulled it out or something.
Yeah. Oh no. Ships in the night.
I hate
carrots!
What is it now?
Now it's your time to deduce.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh.
Check the in ledger for Boshua Fosrield.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
This song is from the Middle East. The Middle East.
Just in case you forgot.
Just in case you didn't know. We are in the desert part of the game.
It's not cold. It's not cold.
It is so dry.
Parch.